What is insecurity? Anything about you that you do not feel at peace with or do not feel fulfilled about or feel this sense of discomfort is what we call insecurity. But if you ask me, a problem क्या है? Because अगर हम पूरे ही peaceful और बिल्कुल fulfilled हो गए तो we won't achieve, we won't have the desire to work, we won't have ambitions and everything. That is absolutely true. That sense of discomfort, lack of fulfillment do drive us to achieve more in life, to be better in life, right? But the problem arises when this discomfort is attached to our identity levels. It's a part of ego because anything about you is a part of our ego, correct? So when it becomes to a level that we don't know the differentiation between what our mind is telling versus our consciousness, when we go all immersed in those identity discomforts, where the problem arises. Not every insecurity leads to better ambition, better results. Some are just your mind trying to protect you, find, scan danger. Now there are a few sources of it. The first where we go is when we create judgment. Judgment of if something is good, bad, right or wrong. For example, earning 50,000 a month is a bad thing. So you judged it first, categorized into good, bad, and then you gradually feel insecure about it. A lot of our judgment is created based on the conditioning, the data, how we have perceived information, what we have been told to, the environment we lived in, etc. Second is the desire to achieve something. So when we have desires, which are dressed as emotions like jealousy, competitiveness, anger at times, so those emotions are basically telling us that we have desires to achieve certain things. Those desires feel unfulfilled in our near-sightedness. We feel insecure. So for example, someone has seen a lot of poverty in their life. That poverty created this discomfort and unfulfillment. Now they have this desire to earn a lot of money, but at this point of time they feel okay, it feels impossible, visible future. That creates insecurity. Now another very important part of it is our lack of self-trust to achieve something or to have a reality that we want to have. Now what it tells about us that we have this low self-esteem, or we feel not worthy enough in our own selves, not feel whole without a certain parts being corrected. And more often than not, what these insecurities or discomforts result in is self-protection. We become highly protective of ourselves. We think a lot of times before we speak. When we think, okay, I am not intelligent enough, based on whatever parameters they think they are not intelligent enough, they will think a lot before speaking. This self-protection, because mind starts treating whatever you believe as a parameter for scanning danger. Other thing is that we tend to overcompensate at times. Okay, so I'll give you my personal example. I was an overweight person, okay, and I always felt insecure about it. And what I ended up doing, okay, I am fat, I am not beautiful, but okay, let me be intelligent, let me be smart, let me be witty. So we tend to overcompensate. Let me be the better friend, let me be the most responsible person in the room, so that I become valuable. Now we go into what we do about it. First things first, audit your judgment parameters based on facts and truth. We have certain belief systems, we have certain parameters based on which we judge ourselves, but we never question our mind that, okay, where are these parameters coming from? What makes it a reliable resource to reject or accept or make any opinions about me or the world? So for example, thin is beautiful. So audit this particular judgment parameter. Are they even based on truth or just what you have heard growing up? One way of doing is keep asking questions when your mind tells you certain opinions and thoughts that, okay, is it fact? Is it opinion? Another thing that I always tell is detaching all these information from your identity, your sense of you. So just because you had this parameter of thin is beautiful, and when you looked into the mirror and you did not feel beautiful, you made an opinion that I am ugly. Now, the moment you defined I as ugly, it automatically becomes heavier for you. So the transformation, the change never be able to come easy first and put it into, because you're acting out of threat to your identity. Third, listen to your hidden desires. Listen to the emotions of yours. What is jealousy trying to teach you? What is anger trying to tell you? What are these insecurities actually trying to tell you? It is very important to actually listen with curiosity and detachment that what is it even trying to tell me? What are the parts of me I still haven't met? And they're just trying to buzz. Just like that young kid who is not being heard enough, so they will do anything to everything in a high intensity to be noticed. Now, very major one, providing evidences to your mind so that it can trust you. Of course, it will feel insecure if your mind does not have any evidences that if it comes to any danger to you, it would protect you. When we provide evidences that I got your back, it creates more security. Again, I'll give you an example. When I was fat, I used to go on random date runs because my mind did not have evidence that I am safe with myself. So I used to find that safety in people by forcing connection. But when I really started taking care of my body, I did not just change my insecurity towards my outer look, but also the inner self-esteem and inner self-worth, because now my mind has reasons to trust me. So that's all about how our mind creates insecurity just because it wants to protect you, how it tries to communicate to you its hidden desires, how it tries to signal you that how much it needs you, and it's all about you than any outer world. Now, one important thing, that is gratitude. No gratitude like, oh, I'm grateful about this. Just, I am grateful. Gratitude without any stories, just give you the sense of stillness, the sense of calmness within you in the present. It brings you to the present. Okay, no stories, gratitude towards this, that, just I am grateful. Nothing happy, positive, nothing negative, bad, just gratitude. I am grateful. One more thing that I want to add, no matter how intelligent a person is, how beautiful a person is, how successful a person is, everyone has their own insecurities. Okay, and most likely the insecurities are exactly about the things they are admired about, because it is a part of being human. The goal is not to not be insecure and completely be secure and achieve nirvana or whatever, but the goal is to understand those things better, to listen what they're trying to communicate and see through them with the lens of truth rather than just the illusions and the bullshits that we keep creating.